Under the lights at the San Siro, Inter Milan defend their fortress. Arsenal arrive top of the Champions League phases, needing just 1 point to confirm progression to the knockout. It might say January on the calendar, but this doesn't feel like a group game. This feels like one of those European nights where intent matters just as much as quality. And in this new format, intent is shaped by the stakes. Arsenal sit first with 18 points from 6 matches. Inter are on 12 from 6, chasing a top 8 automatic place. For Arsenal, a draw does the job. For Inter, a draw feels like an opportunity. That difference alone tells you how this game might unfold. Arsenal managing risk, Inter hunting momentum. And how both teams arrive only sharpens that contrast. Inter's Champions League campaign has been efficient and disciplined. 12 goals scored, 4 conceded, 3 clean sheets. The average around 56% possession, and when they win the ball, they move it forward quickly. Arsenal, European numbers are even tighter. 17 goals scored, 1 conceded, 5 clean sheets. The best defensive record among the contenders so far. Domestically though, Arsenal came in off 2 straight 0-0 draws. Liverpool and then Nottingham Forest. Controlled performances, but without intrigue. In Europe, they've looked calmer, sharper, more decisive. And that difference starts to make sense when you look at the personnel. Inter are expected to line up in the familiar 3-5-2 with a slightly adjusted backline. Sommer in goal. Arsenal will remember Akanji, Bisek and Bastoni across the back three. A midfield 5 of Luis Enrique, Barella, Mkhitaryan, Zielinski and Dimarco. Up front, Marcus Thuram returns to partner Lautaro Martínez. That selection screams intent, recovery pace at the back, numbers in midfield, width from wingbacks and runners attacking the channels. Arsenal, meanwhile, are expected to rotate with Manchester United firmly on their minds. Raya in goal, Timber White at right back, Saliba and Gabriel, maybe Mosquera coming in to rest one of those, and Miles Lewis Kelly returning at left back, a role he's already handled in Europe. In midfield, Merino, Eze and Nwaneri are expected to start. A blend of structure, out wide, Martinelli. On the left, Noni Madueke on the right. Up front, Gabriel Jesus leads the line with Gyökeres likely rested. Saka may be managed due to a lingering issue. And like I said, Mosquera remains an option if Arsenal want fresh legs at the centre-back. This isn't a weakened Arsenal team, it's a management. And that choice shapes the matchups. Where are the key battles? Let's start in the box. Lautaro Martínez versus Saliba and Gabriel. Lautaro is top 5 for expected goals in this Champions League, thriving on blindside runs and second balls. Arsenal have conceded once in 6 European matches. This pairing is the backbone of that record. You move wide and it's Dimarco versus Madueke. With Saka likely rested, Madueke becomes the outlet. Direct, aggressive, loves to dribble, happy to attack space early. Dimarco will still push hard, but recovery speed matters here, and that's where Inter may feel pressure. Now, the center. Barella against Merino, Eze and Nwaneri. Inter are going to want intensity in second balls. Arsenal counter with movement and rotation. Merino anchoring. Eze carry creative responsibility and Nwaneri drifting to find space. If Arsenal can pull Inter's midfield 5 out of shape rather than fighting it head on, then control follows. Look at the channels. Thuram attacking Arsenal's right side. Whether it's Timber or White, the brief is going to be simple. Stay compact, deny cutbacks, and force shots from poor angles. And finally, Arsenal's most obvious threat in the Champions League is Martinelli versus Inter's right side. Akanji is going to bring recovery pace. Bisek brings sophistication. Martinelli, direct running and timing. It's less about volume, more about one decisive moment. All of which leads neatly into how these teams actually try to win games. Inter's 3-5-2 is built for vertical aggression. Win it, release it, attack space immediately. Dimarco loves to stay high. Barella times late runs. Think third man running. Thuram pulls defenders wide to free Lautaro centrally. Arsenal's rotated side points towards control rather than chaos. Lewis Kelly on the left, Merino anchoring the midfield, Eze linking the play between midfield and attack, and Nwaneri adding youthful unpredictability. Jesus up front offers pressing intelligence and link play rather than penalty box presence, dragging defenders, creating space, and slowing the game when needed. This is a European away style, designed to avoid mistakes first and chase brilliance second, which is why history at the stadium still matters. This fixture doesn't follow patterns. In 2003, Arsenal won 5-1 at the San Siro. Earlier that same season, Inter won 3-0 at Highbury. And in 2024, despite Arsenal's progressive play, Inter edged it with a late goal. Every meeting writes its own story, and this one feels destined for fine margins again. Arsenal will control long phases, Inter will wait and strike in transition. Chances will be limited, goalkeepers will matter. 1-1, I think the score here. Arsenal get the points they need. Qualification secured, attention already drifting towards Sunday. So it comes down to moments. Martinelli, Dimarco, Jesus, Lautaro. Drop the scoreline below. Like the video if you love these Champions League previews. And don't forget to subscribe, because we will be back, win, lose or draw, to drop the reactions. See you in the next one.